pistol whipping, what's on the neck from the necklace stripping. Then I'm dipping up the block.
Yes, it is OSD, Obsessive Sneaker Disorder. Thank you for tuning in. It is Wednesday, officially Wednesday. It is May 21st, 2014. This is episode 305. Man, we have to start the show by saying, first and foremost, I have to say happy birthday to the one and only, the late, great Christopher Wallace, a.k.a. Biggie Smalls, a.k.a. Notorious B.I.G. Man, his mark on hip-hop and certainly on the rap community and the sneaker community is indelible, and that is certainly a good thing. Man, we say peace and pounds for sure to the entire Wallace family, his children, and his family, and all the fans that he left behind. Man, April, here it is. I say his birthday falls exactly a month after mine, and it's continues the celebration. We always talk about this, just to celebrate every day, walk good, talk good, and more importantly, spread love, not only the Brooklyn way. But we got a great show in store for you as the Sole Doctors and Disorderlies are talking about episode 305. And with that, Mr. 305, Mr. 305 himself, SFK is in the house. That's right. OSD.
Y'all already know what it is. It's Wednesday. It's time to get it in, especially on this day, episode 305.
305.
The Dade County area code, if y'all don't know, man. It's a bunch more now, but 305 is the original. So if your phone number ain't got no 305, I can't consider you from Dade County.
Man. What are some other area codes now? Like you said, there used to be just simply 305, but what else represents that whole area?
Well, since so many people moved to Dade County, they expanded it to 786. And 954, which is Broward County.
Okay.
And just the further north you go, you got different area codes. But if it ain't 305 or 786, you ain't from Dade County, so we don't even recognize that.
That's exactly how it goes. Exactly. And right on cue, Dr. Ridiculous from the O to the N to the E is in the building. What's up, sir? How you doing? You walking and talking good?
What's up?
What's up, man? You definitely
trying to, attempting to.
Yes, sir.
Not much, man. We, it's a big week for us, getting prepared for state.
Yes.
State championships here in Nebraska. So, coaching the kids up.
And how's that going? What are they? How are they looking so far?
Looking good. I got the number 3 long jumper and number 2 triple jumper in girls class A, which is our biggest class. So Haley Crumwitty gonna do her thing, and then we got the number 1 jumper in class A for the boys, the number 1 triple jumper and long jumper overall coming out of our training camp. So yeah, it should be good.
Nice.
Yeah.
And just like here we are today on the 21st of May celebrating Notorious B.I.G., we also have to celebrate one of Omaha, Nebraska's greatest.
Yes, sir.
Malcolm X, who would have celebrated his birthday on May 19th.
That's right. Not a lot of people know that Malcolm X was born right here in Omaha, and so I always crack up when anybody asks. My boy Malik put it the best, and it was hilarious. He goes, anytime anyone asks me if there's any black people in Omaha, I tell them Malcolm X was born here and ask, is that black enough?
True. See, Omaha, Nebraska is still, I'll be quite honest, I only know what I've been able to research through books or online. I always say I have to visit it personally.
Yeah, we gotta do a better job of telling our story around here. And I'm actually working on that. Funny you should mention that.
Okay.
In my design and marketing career, I've been placed on part of a task force to help tell that story a little bit better about Omaha, because it is a bit of an enigma. We're a greater metro area of about 1 million strong, but they market us like a cow town. Like we're the furthest thing from that, So we're trying to work on our brand image.
Man, Well, that's a good thing. Well, I know they're in good hands. They're in good hands with you on board on the team, so that's a good thing. Man, so we could talk. We have the rest of the Sole Doctors and Disorderlies. They're gonna be jumping in, really soon. Hopefully, as the internet messes with them just a tad, just a little bit. I could
Right.
definitely jump right in and talk stocks, but I want to start off with something that actually caught me by surprise. Not only from Baltimore, but down to the south, down to Atlanta, Georgia. And I want to know if this is even happening, parts of the Midwest and even out West Coast. But I'm seeing pictures of lines for the Air Jordan Carmine 6s that come out on Saturday. Lines have already formed.
That's
Someone
crazy.
sent me a picture this morning from a mall down in the Baltimore, the whole DMV area, and there were already 75 people deep.
Wow.
And I was like, today's Wednesday.
And that's still 4 days away, 3 days away.
Exactly.
Oh my God.
Is this what, is this truly what we're seeing now? We're seeing these releases. The Carmine 6s, and y'all have to help me out. Is this the first time that these sneakers have been retroed?
I have to disclose. Yeah. Oh yeah, because that was the one that was in the pack, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that was
okay.
Thousands the last time it came out in the pack.
Okay. So this is.
I haven't seen it.
Never seen it. Okay, so this is the first time that it's actually by itself, standalone, so to speak, and we're seeing lines on the 21st of May for a sneaker that comes out on the 24th. Now, granted, this is Memorial Day weekend, so there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of graduations. Salute to all the college graduates. We certainly always talk about education first and foremost. So certainly, congratulations to all the graduates out there. But are we seeing people graduate now to camping out for what we're going to see is a sneaker that's probably production? We're talking over 150,000 pairs that have been produced. We're not talking limited.
Yeah, probably with a restock already on deck.
Am I losing? Am I that old? Am I losing my mind? Like this is what's become the norm now?
I think you're just out of touch. It is what it is at this point. Like we've said before on the show, the market kind of regenerates itself pretty much every 5 years. So since the last time that these shoes came out, there's a whole new crop of people that didn't get them the last time they came out, or maybe couldn't afford the pack that was $310.
And what's funny is I completely agree, because as I think back to the last pack that the last pack that they released, which was the 11-12, I was in Seattle at the time, and the young man I was family friends with, his mom decided it would be a fun little adventure. Let's go get these shoes he was interested in. He was going to get himself a pair. That young man at the time was a freshman in high school. Mm-hmm. He is now a junior all-star baseball player in college. So we're talking years have passed since that Carmine one came out.
Mm.
And so you're like you said, you're talking a full-on generation shift that only heard stories and saw pictures of these.
Man, I don't know. Like, I have to see them. Do I want them? No, but I do have to see them up close. I want to hold them and inspect them and check the quality, because what's the box price going to be? We're talking what? Easily.
Oh, we're talking almost
200,
180, 180. I think they're going to go 180.
Wow. Okay. So that's definitely going to be a game changer. Well, with that being said, we're going to tell folks how to be a little bit smarter then, because we've been talking about this for a while, and we've been telling folks that, listen, don't just own sneakers, own a piece of the company. So as Paper Chaser does, every day around 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, he puts out the OSD Invest, and folks can actually buy stock and own stock in some of these footwear companies that you're buying their products. You don't have to go and you could do it all on your own. Get yourself a little ING account, a little share builder account, penny stocks. You're able to actually buy portions. But here today, we see a lot of red and a good mixture of green. We have company stocks like, for example, Nike Incorporated. They closed the day at $74.21, up 95 cents. Skechers USA jumped up, 44 cents, which is actually good, closing at 42.32 cents. VF Corporation, on the New York Stock Exchange, jumped up 12 cents, closing at $62.12. Under Armour, UA, they've been bringing the heat. And we're going to talk about, Under Armour going full boat. And if anyone has received their newest issue of East Bay catalog, they'll see the one and only Mr. Cam Newton himself, on the cover, rocking some new cleats that are, that made a debut last year, but they're calling this one called the Flex Pressure. And their whole campaign is I will. So we're going to be seeing that. We see Under Armour jumping up 33 cents, closing at 47.12. Decker's Outdoor Corporation jumping up a good, not too bad, 13 cents, closing at $77.34. And then some red kicked in there. 27 cents down, Foot Locker Incorporated to closing at 47.56. Down 8 cents, not too bad. Adidas, AG, closing down 8 cents at $53.05. Puma on the ETR market down 65 cents, and that's in euros. So, equatable to 210.85 euros. We can do the conversion. You plug that into good old Google, and it'll figure out, US dollars for you. As well as eBay. eBay's been taking a beating. eBay actually sent out a press release yesterday, and I did receive it, saying that we recommend, due to some hackers, that you change your eBay password. So eBay took a little bit of a bump today, took a little bit of a hit, down 8 cents, closing at $51.88. And last but not least, coming in at the finish line, the finish line was actually up 7 cents, closing at $28.44. So that is, like I said, OSD Invest. Look for that hashtag. The one and only Paper Chaser puts that out every day, Monday through Friday, roughly 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure you follow at OSD Live to get that. So, I want to jump back real quickly, Dr. SFK.
Yes, sir.
Under Armour. We've talked about them for some time now. We've seen what they've done. Cam Newton's on the cover of Eastway, but does Under Armour have a presence right now in the NBA playoffs? Are they on anyone's feet that you can recall at this moment in time?
No.
Okay.
Now that Golden State is gone, no.
So they're sitting with no one of significance. I'll say that there's probably somebody, if we probably go looking through, the roster of players and whatnot.
That may be on Under Armour.
But
nobody in the spotlight.
No one in the spotlight. Dr. Ridiculous, what do you think? Anyone jumping, in the playoffs come to mind?
I'd have to agree. After Golden State's exit, that would have been their marquee player of significance. So no, I can't think of anyone.
Okay. Well,
I think their push right now is football. I've seen a lot of the stuff that they've been putting out and sending catalog wise. As soon as Golden State went out, literally their wheels started grinding for spring training, because football has 2 seasons. You've got your spring train, actually 3 really if you're thinking about marketability. You've got spring training now with colleges. You've got summer training and camp starting up for colleges and high school. That bleeds into summer tour-a-days, and then you've got the football season. So right now, they're going to try and get ahead of the game while Nike is still focused on basketball.
Well, Under Armour is pushing, they're really pushing on all fronts. Their stock has been bouncing up and down, but they did have a good, they were able to report some good numbers the last time they reported to Wall Street and investors. So, they've been actually in the green for quite some time. To see themselves right now sitting at roughly, $47.12, up 33 cents today. Not bad. I mean, not bad at all. I mean, we're talking. It's a good, solid investment. Would I buy? You know, I'm not one to say buy when they're up. You always buy when they're down a little bit and ride the wave, literally. Um, it may be time for some people to actually look more closely at Under Armour because it's going to be an interesting summer for them. You know, we talk about NBA draft. Some other players, key marquee players, are going to be moving around. A lot of sneaker deals are going to take place. I'm hearing rumors of some big name players leaving some smaller markets and going to bigger markets like New York, like Chicago, like Los Angeles, be it the Clippers or the Lakers. So we're going to see a lot of movement going on. So as you say, we shall see. We shall see what's going to happen. Man, oh man. So let's jump into this particular. This was some great news, and it's like when you get your relative, you know, you get that proud moment. You get that message, that letter, or nowadays a text or email, and it just simply says, "Check this out. It's about me," and I had no clue what it is. This was actually shout out to Dwayne Edwards, founder of Pensole Footwear Design Academy, being listed on Fast Company's 100 most creative people in business. Which, again, this was one of those things that it caught me by surprise, but I shouldn't have been surprised, but I was. But also very proud, very like, oh, like, yes, he's on the list. And to think that, again, not only being recognized by a national magazine, but by also his peers in the industry. So shout out to Dwayne Edwards, being recognized on, again, Fast Company's 100 most creative people in business 2014 list. That is like, boom.
That's major. Yeah.
That's major.
That's way major. You know, from the standpoint that we talk about, and actually, Dwayne when he was on the show, he talked about it. There's some companies where the designer themselves are not to be recognized. They're not important to the scheme. In Nike's scheme, in Jordan Brand's scheme, the designer names have started to become a little bit of that sort of underground hero sort of thing. Mm-hmm. Because some heads know, and they collect based on who designed what. But what I like about this for DE is that it was creative people in business. So he's being recognized at a point in his life where he's doing business, not art, and that's amazing.
Well, we talk about this all the time of sneakers are art for your feet. And,
right.
By him creating, Pensole, he's truly doing just that. He's helping take, young women and men who like to draw, are always looking at people's feet, maybe sketching all the time, how to possibly crack into, but not just how to, but, more importantly, to make it happen, not just willing it, but actually making it happen, of breaking into this $50 billion, industry and bringing in talent and showing people this is what you have to do. One of the things I always remember this quote from D is, you may be smarter than me, but you'll never out-hustle me. And that I've seen that front and center when he was at Nike and certainly Jordan Brand. And then I've seen it even take it to a whole nother level there now with Pensole, footwear design, academy, showing the kids you got to put in the work and take it to that next level. So that's been amazing to see, and congratulations, D. Man. SFK, what are your thoughts when you saw that pop up and started hitting the net?
I thought it was well deserved. I mean, we've on OSD have covered his Pensole Academy at least from the jump, and I've been there on several occasions when he's conducted several different courses in Boston when I was living in Boston, and just being kind of in awe of the gravitational pull that he has with these people that are interested in this profession. I mean, a lot of times you don't necessarily know the ins and outs and what's available to you until somebody opens that door. And it's definitely a plus that he has cracked that door open a little bit further for a lot of people who haven't necessarily had that opportunity or may not have known that this was an opportunity. So it's definitely a plus, especially with his TED Talk. He was saying just kind of broadening the scope and blurring the color lines per se by bringing more urban folks into this business is definitely a plus. And to be mentioned in an article like this amongst other creatives is definitely a big deal.
Absolutely. So, D, we're certainly, man, we're proud. You are a soul doctor, and you've been supporting OSD. He's been supporting OSD from day one. Even in my days, involved with Soul Collector magazine. The first time I met him on campus, so many stories, so many conversations have grown from there. And more importantly, a friendship. Just a true friendship, a true soul brother. So we certainly appreciate, and I appreciate all the support and congratulations, D. I mean, woo, Fast Company. I was running to Barnes & Noble to pick up my copies. I was like, yes.
That's a hell of a cosign right there.
Absolutely. I had to get two of them. Not one, but two of them. Two of them. Man, oh man. So what are we gonna talk? You want to talk sneakers, or are we gonna talk a little bit? I mean, we've got so much stuff going on. I mean, let me just run down real quickly, and then we're gonna jump right into sneakers because that's what a lot of people want to hear about. We had this past weekend was the One Sneaker Nation event that took place in ATL. Flicks and Kicks. Hopefully, our soul brother Anita Heat will jump on and be able to talk about that later on in the show this evening. But hopefully, I saw some pictures pop up certainly on Facebook. I saw some other pictures pop up as well on Instagram. So it looks like they had a great event. It was successful. So there was always some, I hit Heat up and he's like, yo, there's some little things, but again, this was their first event, Growing Pains. They're already in the works for their next event. So congratulations, One Sneaker Nation. Anita Heat and the whole crew down there that are working on that. But coming up, June 22nd, Cleveland's Got Soul. Man, this is going to be a big event. If you haven't figured out by now, yes, the Sole Doctors and Disorderlies will be in the building. We will be there and then some. It's going down. It's Cleveland's Got Soul 4 presented by Sneaker Villa. Man, it's going to be a great, great, great time. Make sure you tune in. If you want to go to their website, go to clevelandsgotsoul.org. A lot of information is up there. The event's happening on Sunday, June 22nd. Happening from 12 to 5 p.m. at the Quicken Loans Arena. Yes, that arena, that place. The Quicken Loans Arena in downtown Cleveland, Ohio. Yes, you know what they say about Ohio? It's always a good time. And more importantly, K-Dog, Andrew, and the entire Cleveland's Got Soul crew, all the ladies behind and the men behind the scenes, they're putting in a lot of work to make sure that this event is going to be not only successful, but a lot of fun for everyone that attends. So get your asses to Cleveland. Get your asses. We're going to tell you, road trip, book the flight, something. I don't know. Get that freaking flyer. Use those freaking flyer miles. Do something. Get to Cleveland. Trust me. You're going to want to be there. You're going to want to be there. And then coming up as well, I'm waiting for the official date, but word is Fresher Than Your Average Brooklyn event is going to be happening on July 19th. So you can head over to ftyaevent.com for that announcement. Hopefully that'll be coming up really, really soon. As well as the Pensole World Sneaker Championship. Yes, we talked about this. The date has changed ever so slightly, but it's going down in Portland, Oregon. The deadline is June 22nd. You have no excuse, people. Today is only the 21st of May. Go ahead, apply. It's happening July 21st through August 22nd. World Sneaker Championship at Pensole in Portland, Oregon. Basically is a hands-on 4-week intensive master class created to identify and introduce aspiring designers to the art of footwear design, material design, and 3D modeling. with the goal to crown the world's best sneaker designer. Is that you? Basically, it's open to 18 footwear, 60 material design, and 6 3D design students. Get in, head on over. You could go over to pensole.com and make sure you click on that link. The deadline again to register is June 22nd. So you have just over a month to get your ass registered, make your way to the World Sneaker Championship going down. Lots of fun, lots of stuff. So there's no shortage of stuff to do. And then on July 27th, people, mark that down on your calendar as well. You know what's happening on that day? Dr. Ridiculous, you know what's happening on July 27th?
Oh, man, I'm telling you, is it that thing down south?
That thing.
That we went that one time?
You went that one time, exactly. As they say, you know, H-Town. The H-Town Sneaker Summit will be going down, will be taking place on Sunday, July 27th. Yes, at the Reliance Center. Lots of good stuff going on. H-Town, Houston, my second home, where you want to be. Yes, there'll be a lot of heat on people's feet. More importantly, a lot of good times, food to be consumed, beverages to be consumed as well, and more importantly, the one and only Mr. DJ Oak Cliff at Carrington's. If you want to get turned up on a Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, Oak Cliff and all the H-Town Sneaker Summit crew, they will make sure they keep you on your toes, literally. Well, on your toes or on your ass. So pick your poison. Pick your poison. Mr. Brooklyn Show is in the building. What's up, sir?
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. We can definitely hear you.
Okay, good. What's going on? I was testing it.
We're good. We're good. What's happening?
Not much. Enjoying this weather. Weather
Finally, right?
Saying it's gonna rain, but so far it hasn't.
It's about time, though. About time. It's nice. Women are wearing less clothing.
Maxi dresses.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
we can wear some of the sneakers that we hadn't been seeing in the cold winter months. We can put away the boots. Unless you live in Canada, some parts of Canada, those cats are still dealing with snow. Shout out to Kevin.
Serious?
Yeah, I saw Kevin Eklund the other day up in British Columbia. He posted a picture of snow, and I was like, "Oh, keep that up there. Don't share that shit. Like, please. You're my soul brother and all, but keep that shit up there. I don't need that. I'm tired of that stuff. That snow is a new 4-letter word around these parts. So, man.
How's everybody doing?
We're good, man. There's so much going on. We were talking in the beginning of the show. I opened up by saying, why are folks camping out right now for Air Jordan Carmine 6s? Have you seen some of the lines in New York?
I didn't see the lines in New York, but I've seen it online.
Okay.
Pictures, and it's ridiculous. It doesn't make sense.
This is what's happening now. This is what's hot in the streets. Literally, it seems like.
Yeah.
But the thing is, okay, and we've discussed this, so I don't want to beat this drum some more, but we know folks are going to buy the sneakers, wear them once, and then turn around and try to sell them.
At a premium.
That seems to be the MO these days.
Yeah.
Buy them, post on Instagram so everybody knows you have them, and then sell them.
Yep. Get some video evidence of your collection that you don't have.
And then turn around and sell them on Instagram or who knows? Most people are doing Instagram or their own big cartel website or something like that. But that's the new thing to do now. So I don't know, like that. It's bugging me out. Like I'm seeing it more and more. I'm seeing it, everywhere. Every sneaker event, you see the same sneakers on people's table too, and a lot of them are worn. I mean, you saw it. You saw it here in Worcester. With the New England Sneaker Summit.
Yeah, people. I don't understand the whole I'm gonna buy used sneakers for hundreds of dollars. I just don't get it. Is it really that important to post online that you have it? I don't know. All right. Let's say, all right, for example, you had sneakers up there that people, you know what. Now
Right.
you wore those PlayStations. You saw that you wore them. It was dirt on the front. It was like I wore the sneakers as a kid.
Yep.
But somebody would still pay you top dollar for that sneaker. And if you wanted to charge some over a ridiculous price, you would get it. And they would just to say like I have it, and then they probably would make up a story. They're not gonna say they paid that amount of money for this sneaker.
Right.
They make up a story behind it saying that, I got this when it was new and all that. It's ridiculous. No. Anything used should depreciate in value to me. Well, not anything, but clothing, like, come on. Somebody's feet was all in that. You don't know.
Right.
Sneakers. It ain't bowling
So
shoes.
I'm gonna make a comparison, and
Yeah.
you guys, I look to you, SFK, and some other folks I know who are very much into Ralph Lauren clothing. Does the same thing happen with the low heads? Like, there's pieces that come out, they sell quickly, and like they disappear from the market, and then all of a sudden they may pop up at a some sort of swap event or whatever.
Yep.
Do they still go for top dollar?
Yes.
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 Okay.
Yes.
And is that because of just again the limited number of pieces of that article? Say that article of clothing, say that sweater or shirt or whatever.
I think in the sense of collecting
And
Ralph
like,
Lauren, more of. Go ahead.
Go ahead, SFK.
Oh no, God.
I think it's more of a nostalgia sake. It's
Okay.
a different set of customers when you're dealing with vintage low. So it's not necessarily I'm gonna buy this just to stunt on Instagram or just to stunt on social media. It's more about, damn, I remember the dope boy on the corner who picked that up, or I remember the Can It All Be So Simple video when Raekwon had on the Snow Beach piece. There's more memories and nostalgia that are associated with low that I see rather than the sneakers. These kids buying the sneakers, I just see it more as just trying to get digital pats on the back from Instagram and social media, and then they turn around and end up selling stuff. I mean, the same thing is done with low, but is usually somebody sells something to gain a better piece or to trade for a better piece. And a lot of times, unless it's a power piece, you're not going to pay crazy amounts of money for something.
That's what I was about to say. Even if it's vintage, something that came out from Ralph Lauren, we see a lot of people wear the stuff from 92, 94, so we're talking 20 years or more. Even stuff from 10 years ago, 15 years ago, the price would be comparable to the price it was then. I mean, these sweaters were 200, 300.
Right. So that'd still be that
somebody asks you
today.
200, 300. Now,
Okay.
they're not trying to go over. There's very few pieces that they'll say, okay, well, I want $700, but they know there's no way in the world you're going to get it. And there's sneakers like that. You're not going to really get a Paris SB or certain thing in Flight Club for any regular price. But again, then a lot of people aren't buying it just to go online and post it.
They're
That
buying
piece
it because
wanted that
they
piece.
want it as part of their collection, right? I mean,
Yeah.
they want to wear it. They want to
Yeah, if
rock
they
it.
could get it in the store, exactly. It's like, oh my God, I remember I had that, or I grew out of it. I miss it. I want that.
Right.
And I mean, now I can admit, though I see more on Instagram, there are some buy it just to pretend that they had it from back then. So they want to sit there and say, I had this from 1996, and no, you didn't. Yeah. But it's just not as bad as sneakers. I mean, vintage clothes, not as bad as sneakers.
Man, oh man. What was that, SFK? You break it up a little bit?
It's those dudes that's a team we've been had polo. So
Is that what's happening these days? Wow.
yeah, that's the hashtag. We've been had polo. I don't get it, man. I got pictures of me in high school rocking low and whatnot. I've seen shows pictures. So I mean, it's in the lineage for some people, but other people, I don't even want to say they've infiltrated. They're fans.
Yeah.
So they're fans of the heritage of Ralph Lauren. So they want to pick up on the heritage. And I mean, even Ralph Lauren is getting in on the game of retro and stuff. They saw how well they did the teddy bear sweater, the Bring It Back
Bring it
sweater.
back.
Okay.
And those sold out instantly. I mean, they couldn't keep them on the website, and they even did a separate sweater with Macy's that was a little bit different.
Okay.
And that sold very well as well. So I
saw comparison pictures of that same sweater, and some people were upset. Correct me if I'm wrong. Again, I defer to, and then some people were like, well, no, it was made specifically for that box being Macy's.
Yeah, and there are very distinct differences.
Yeah, Macy's.
And the retail as well was different.
Mm-hmm. One has something tied around. Yeah, it's not like Nike Air on the back and a swoosh on the back.
Okay, I was just gonna say, make that comparison. So, okay, now we see people, fiending for what? To see Nike Air, Nike swoosh Air in the back of Jordans. Jordan for a long time. We heard Gentry, back in, I remember, and Dunk on Dunks, Tariq, you remember this. Gentry said it in Las Vegas at the Soul Collector event that they're not going to put Nike swoosh Air on the back of Jordans.
Yo,
I was there.
Right, and then fast forward.
Real talk, D. Like, I really feel like pulling that footage up and just post it for the fun of it, and how he talked about 11's not really coming back out no more.
Right.
He talked about everything was going to be hard to get.
And then what happened?
They went in that direction for a few that following year.
But by 2008, it was a wrap. And all of a sudden, the floodgates opened.
Yeah, but he wasn't there anymore. He was on Sportswear side.
Exactly.
They're like, you go that way. We're gonna go get this money.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they turned on a dime.
Hey, I chimed in right at the end of that. I'm the biggest advocate for, like, you see how I sent that picture out, but I'm like, I don't get how people are reselling stuff and they've worn it.
Right.
Like, those, like, I got out of those Facebook pages because, like, it made no sense to me. Like,
people are trying to sell what? Very, 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 very,
like the diamonds. It's like really diamonds.
I get what you guys are saying. If it was just beat to shit, like, I get that.
Not even beat. Like, I really don't want to put my feet.
No, but I mean, I hear you. I'm just playing devil's advocate, just because you can say all those things about anything worth collecting. There's always going to be someone who wants that thing,
right?
Whatever value it is to them. My wife still collects busted ass Nintendo cartridges and plays the hell out of these things.
Really?
And we still gotta blow on them and click them all weird. I mean, I get what you're saying because it's someone's body that was in this thing.
Right.
But the devil's advocate side is we can say that because we love sneakers, but to somebody, everything is important, used or not. You got guys going out collecting old rusted out Ford, Model Ts.
Oh, no doubt.
Sitting in the back of somebody's farm, and that's as used as it gets, but they love it and they're gonna refurbish it. They're gonna get it. So,
what you just said. They're gonna do what with it?
Hey, Steve, think of it as somebody put some Air Max 95 and they ran track in them, right? Do you want to buy that shoe and rock that shoe? No matter if you take that's nasty.
But what you just saying contradicted what you said initially. I hear you. You're right. I would not even attempt to wear that shoe if somebody had busted it down and run track in it. If they tried it on and wore it a couple of times, hell yeah, I'd look at it. I'm not so high and mighty to not think that I'm going to collect something that has some value still.
I can tell you right now, this ain't got nothing to do with high and mighty. This got something to do with, I know my feet sweat. I know I funk box some shoes out. I'm not putting them, like, I don't like donating shoes because, like, I think that shit's nasty. Like, people got athlete's foot out here. That's nasty,
yeah,
all right, Steve, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Somebody buys a Tiffany Dunk, right? Tiffany Dunk, I think I paid $100, I think, or $110 brand new.
Okay.
I wear it 3 times. Now the resale value of this sneaker, brand new, is I think now $1,000. But back then, before the high came out, let's say it was $600.
Right.
So can I put I wore it 3 times and sell it at a discount of
No. See, please don't misunderstand what I'm saying. When I think everybody jumps on when I play devil's advocate, but guys, we are supposed to be the experts. We got to see it from all angles. If we don't, we are no better than those.
Oh no, I'm not jumping on you.
No, what I'm saying is,
hold on, let me finish. Alan, I agree with you with what you're saying. The resale value is foolishness. It should be proportionate to the. It's like selling a new tire versus an old tire.
Exactly.
The resale should be proportionate to the tread left on the tire.
Exactly.
And then maybe some markup for rarity. But we're not seeing that happen because these younger heads don't know business. That's just basic business. If I have something that's exclusive, now we're talking resale value minus the wear and tear. You know, if I've got a limited edition Bentley, handmade, custom, and it's been in one accident. Okay, limited edition and minus the wear and tear. So then you adjust the price accordingly. My grandmother used to collect bells. Okay, this limited edition bell, but it has a ding in the side. Okay, it was one of 20. Value is set minus the wear and tear, minus the depreciation. That's just basic business. But these young heads with these sneakers, you're right, it's disproportionate. They don't know about
it. You can put your foot in somebody else's sneaker. I just don't think you should pay that price to put your foot in.
Absolutely.
That's one.
Absolutely. I agree 100%.
And guess what? I'm with you on you could, but should you?
I put on bowling shoes when I go bowling, and that spray.
I hate that. And I
hear you on a personal preference, but what I'm saying is you can get rid of germs, dog. I mean,
I spray
it. You know, I'm just saying if something means enough to you, you're going to do something with it. So
hey,
I hear what you're saying about putting your foot in other people's shoes.
You know what? If I did buy something, it wouldn't be to wear it.
No, it wouldn't. It would be to do what?
I'm like, exactly.
Sit there and look at it. Like, if I want it.
But Tariq, the difference is it's different strokes for different folks. I agree with you, Tariq. I never really got into the whole buying people's shoes used and all that because it's something about wearing another shoe like that if it's been worn more than once or twice. But at the same time, I know plenty of people that'll do that shit in a heartbeat. You know what I'm saying? So just because we don't do it don't mean it's
I'm saying it's nasty. This is from my opinion. I think it's whack for one to sell something because, and then the reasoning behind it. The reasoning behind it ain't because, I'm just gonna sell these shoes because I wore them one time. It's because I shouldn't have bought them in the first place. I bought it to show off, like y'all said, and to get my Instagram likes and whatever. Now I'm about to sell it.
I think for a particular group that's true.
No doubt.
I think that is. Not for all, though.
And like the picture that I sent out yesterday, like that dude is supposed to be business, whatever with his brand, but it's like that's just whack to sell a garbage bag full of shoes. Like it's a Diamond Supply random surprise box. Like that's whack.
No, I hear what you're saying. I mean, like I said, I don't disagree with that. I'm just always careful to not make blanket statements, just because of, I'm reselling shoes. Here, I will gladly screen share what I'm selling. Shoes that it has nothing to do with. I shouldn't have bought them. They're shoes that I enjoyed. I wore one time. Most of them either one time or not. Excellent condition.
I'm talking about
and fair pricing.
The dudes that's on these forums, on these Facebook pages, a lot of them are little kids and they shouldn't have been doing it.
Oh no, I hear you. I agree 100%. I agree absolutely 100%. So I'm not refuting what you're saying. I'm saying that when we have to be careful not to make blanket statements about the resale or things because.
Okay. So let me fix it. Okay, I'm gonna fix it like this. I'm going to say my opinion, right? One. Then two, majority of what I see is that. Then 3, blanket it all, I think is what, like, I don't agree with putting out something that I just put my feet in. Like, I'm rocking it. I know how, especially me. I know how my feet
That's how
is.
you are, right?
I know how my feet get, and I feel like Joe Blow down the street feet gonna be the same way, and I ain't trying to rock with that. And that's just it.
No, that's cool. I don't like drinking sodas because rats piss on the piss on the can. Like, we all got our little idiosyncrasies.
Exactly.
You know?
All right, this is
and
funny
then the prices on top of it.
Earlier today,
yeah. Go ahead, Alan. Go ahead.
I said earlier today, an Instagram person I follow, BK Nobles, this guy from Brooklyn, he posted some De La Lows, like yours, clean. So I left a comment. I was like, I want another pair of these. I said, which mine look like that still? I want another pair. He puts, and this is literally what he put to me about 3 hours ago. Brooklyn show, yeah, man, I was looking for another pair yesterday, and people wanted $300 for wrinkled up beaters. SMH, shaking my head. So me and him had this conversation about his day. Like, he wanted another pair yesterday. Somebody was trying to sell him wrinkled up beaters. That was for $300 because they're not low.
And not only that, to Freak's point, there's a bunch of little kids who will go along with that nonsense, so they think they can do it, so they perpetuated a cycle. Now they're looking at you like you crazy for not taking that deal.
Exactly. You know how many of these sneaker things we go to, and some kid will tell me, yeah, man, I just sold this guy, this Jordan 4, blah, 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 and it was cracked on the bottom. Well, I saw this guy, this thing, and it was beat up or whatever.
Yep.
And, I mean, some people like it. We even, all right, in need of heat. I mean, not in need of Joe PX. Remember he bought the Jordan?
Yep.
And they got on the air?
Yeah.
That old Jordan. I don't know if he wanted to, okay, but I think, did he trade a sneaker or pay for it?
No, he paid for that, but it was one of those Grail type things he'd been looking for years.
Yeah, he wanted that sneaker.
And it was something that was sentimental to him, so he was like, fuck it. I mean, look, listen, I don't hate on nobody for whatever they do, as long as you ain't hurt nobody. I don't personally.
Yeah, no, I'm
y'all
mad
know
at
I'm
him
a
behind
cheat.
it because he.
You know what I'm saying?
My
main thing is it's different strokes for different folks. Whatever you want to do, that's fine.
Right.
But like Tariq said, personally, and I think what messed me up, and because I was probably one of these people paying, but I think what messed me up was becoming a buyer. You know what I'm saying? And really finding out how much Nike is really selling these shits for, what they make, how much they really putting into the shoe. You know what I mean? And really learning the I guess the back room way of thinking and the way things are really going down, and that's what a lot of these kids don't understand. And like since I became a buyer, I can't. It's hard for me to spend anything over maybe $150 to $170 for any shoe. You know what I'm saying? It's just difficult for me to do that. I don't care what it is, what it looks like. I've been blessed enough to have pretty much all my quote unquote grails or whatever, but it's hard as hell for me to pay for a shoe, for that much for a shoe when I know for a fact that it didn't cost nothing but a couple of dollars to make, not to mention all the other shit that comes with it. You know what I mean? And all the other bullshit that Nike perpetuates with it. So that's just me. You know what I'm saying? And I try to put a lot of people up on game, and I understand. Everybody's not gonna be a cheapskate like me, but at the same time, and this is what I tell a lot of parents: if you just have to spend this money for these kids' shoes, you just feel like you just gotta spend $150, $200 on some shoes. At least idea shoe. At least get something that everybody and their grandmother's not gonna have.
Well,
that's my thing. I can't believe people pay this much for a pair of shoes that everybody has on, and then these fools go get the same fucking outfit to match the same shoes, and they all wear the same shit to the club the next day. I don't get that. Like, I don't understand. Nothing in my head will make me understand why you do that.
Well, and to your point, there's a cost benefit ratio that's blown because they don't really know the value of it. Because I forget who I was talking to Oh, a good friend of mine here in town. They went down to. They had a little sneaker summit down in KC a couple months back, and he said, "I told him to watch out for this," and he said it came true. There was a bunch of little kids running around, everybody touching tables, asking prices, and then they would have to go check with mom, dad. They weren't the source of the money, so they can't place proper value on what they're spending. Even if they did know the back room, like we do as buyers and those who have been in the industry and the marketing of all of this. They can't apply proper value, price and value. Their balance is so blown that's why they get these overpriced resales, and they think that's normal.
I think the problem is some of these parents, and you all know a lot of these parents because they're our age, they are us. You know what I'm saying? A lot of situations. Some of them are just lazy as hell and don't want to do the homework. And the thing is, all you got to do, and I tell them all the time, I had this girl I grew up with. Used to be one of my best friends growing up. She actually taught me the game on and how to spit the chicks. You know what I'm saying? Like, we came up together like in junior high. You know what I'm saying? So now she has a son. He's a quote-unquote sneakerhead. He loves kicks and everything. So she's like, my son wants the, what's the name of those shoes? The Sixes that's coming out. Oh, okay. I was like, the Carmines. All right. Yeah. So what's a good price? $350? I'm like, the shoes are $170, like regular price. She said, yeah, but nobody plays that anymore. I'm like, huh? Like, so I had to sit there. I had to really, literally talk to her and make her understand. Listen, if you can't get these shoes at regular price, don't do it.
Right.
It's like, just don't do it.
There's something wrong.
Right. But I told her, take that same 170 and take his ass to my Adidas, to NewBalance.com. And, just like everybody else, most of these kids want Nike. Take his ass to Nike ID and tell him you have 170 plus 8%, whatever that tax is. You can pick anything out here, make your own shoe, and wait 6 weeks. And I guarantee you, everybody's going to want the shoe that you have versus all the Jordans that everybody else has. It's that simple. You see what I'm saying? And the thing is, go do your homework. It's not hard. It takes 10 minutes to go to East Bay or to any one of these websites, Nike.com, to find out how much a shoe really is. And that's the thing about it. You have so many kids, so many parents now who are lazy as hell who don't want to do the homework. You know what I'm saying? Instead, the kids bring game on them. Like you said, Steve, all they do is, hey, how much you want for 350, 400?
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
I'll be right back.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Do some homework, parents.
And then on top of that, the hype itself, like the full bubble, the full-blown hype has died enough that these things ain't selling out. That you got people clamoring for top dollar, gotta have it first, when a week later they're still there.
Well, I don't know about where you are, but Atlanta is at the top of the hype chain. Nigga, everything sells out here now. Everything.
I get, but the thing is, but what I'm saying, you just illustrated my point. You know me. You give me a phone call, I run to my mall, I find it for you.
Hey, we might need to go ahead and get a credit card and go work down here. I tell you, all this shit sells out now. Everything.
Here it don't. Here, all the big Christmas releases that sold out everywhere else, they on sale at my Finish Line right now.
Wow.
All of it.
Speaking of, so what we're seeing then, geographically, Heat, stuff is selling out in Atlanta. Let's talk about this for a second.
Man.
It's selling out so quickly that people are paying sometimes double.
Listen, down here, I know, like, okay, let's take the Carmines right now.
Yeah.
I worked last night at, said big box store that I still work at for the discount. Dude, I do stock just, once a week to keep my discount flowing, you know what I mean? I couldn't do stock because the phone was off the ringer and people were coming in. Yo, what time? Y'all doing raffle? What y'all doing? This is at the not the adult store, but the young people store. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So this is at the kids store. This is not the regular. This is the kids.
The thirst. The thirst.
You understand what I'm saying? The thirst is so real down here right now, and it's not like this for. It's like this for almost every weekend now. This shit is it's getting really ridiculous. It's to the point now. I'm to the point. I'm ready to get rid of most of my Jordans. Like I'm to that point. Like I'm so amped on New Balance, Adidas, and any other brand other than Nike that it's not even for real. It's not even real. I'm Nike. I wear time to time because I have more of it than anything else. But I'm feeling for more pairs of any other brand just because I know ain't nobody else gonna rock that shit. With the exception of Adidas, we still have a big Adidas following down here. But dude, the thirst is so real down here. Like right now, a good price for the Carmines right now, today, it's Wednesday. For the Carmines, people are already like, yo, if I can get them shits for $250, nigga, I'm winning. Like that's how it is. That's what's up right now.
Wow.
I'm telling you, this is what it is. I just had a meeting with my business partners for after our event and everything, and went well over the weekend. Kicks and flicks.
Yeah, and we were talking about it earlier. So,
dude, we just finished meeting tonight, right? And my business partners are like, "Yo, I'm trying to get these joints. I'm trying to, nigga, what I got to do?" I'm like, "Yo, let me make a couple calls, and I might be able to help out, whatever." But like they's like, yo, I got at least two. You know what I'm saying? At least. Like down here, you have to add built-in bread just to make sure. You know what I'm saying? Like it's because it's that stupid down here.
Huh? It's like that, eh?
You know what? I need to talk to all y'all because if it's like this, I need to be getting a credit card and we need to go to work. I'm about to open up a big box. I'm about to open up a store down this motherfucker.
I call it looking at the diversity of footwear brands because guess what? Like you said, brands like New Balance, Saucony, Asics, Brooks, Adidas, and not the hype stuff. Some of the low hanging fruit. You'll be surprised. There's some dope stuff out there that's hitting.
I'm telling you, man.
I'm feeling Saucony so much right now. I'm about to type a letter to Saucony like, please make 15.
I can't wait until Etonic starts dropping.
Oh, tell me about it.
Same thing
with. On top of that, y'all want to know? Talk about a come up. My Asics pack that I posted last week.
Yep.
Yeah, from Packer shoes, $150 for both pairs.
For both pair?
All you gotta do is wait, man. Patience.
That's crazy.
Listen, I want to make a plea right now. Let me listen. New Balance, Saucony, Tonic, everybody. Please make 15 so I can actually wear. I will push the shit out of your product.
Yeah, Etonic for sure, man.
Cause I just want to wear anything other than damn Jordan right now.
You don't want to be with the sheep, man.
Nigga, everybody. You know how back in the day, dude. You know how back in the day, Jordans, like if you had a Jordan, it's like okay, that dude doing it. Like he either a dope boy or
like you was actually okay if you got the flights.
Dog, even the lames are wearing Jordans now, and that's what kills me. Like, nigga, lames wouldn't be caught dead in Jordans back in the day. Now the lames even wear them shits. I just can't do it.
It's funny. It really is funny.
Paper Chasers in the building. What's up, Doctor?
There you go.
They can't keep you out. They can't keep you out.
Can't keep me down. What's good, Disorderlies?
We're talking about the madness. The madness.
Love Sole Doctors.
We're good. It's Wednesday, May 21st, 2014. The best damn day. See, now you move so close. Now you're out of focus, man. What happened?
The madness.
I'm ready to jump in the fray. Let's get all the camera action to get right.
So
the madness.
We were talking about the madness. We definitely talking about the madness with the Carmines and what people are paying over box prices and all that good stuff. But we're gonna segue right into these Reebok Blacktop, aka the Retaliates, because
Blacktop Retaliates. Okay.
Yeah, Reebok has been pushing the pump. I mean, we've been seeing the pump, but now we see the Blacktop Retaliate with a new kind of.
Well, this is a new silhouette.
A new silhouette, but a little bit of old, a little bit of new.
Yep.
I'm not gonna lie. When I first saw them, I wasn't sure about the material on the toe box. I said, are they going with like some kind of shark skin? Like I couldn't tell from the pictures. So finally, when good high resolution pics did pop up on nicekicks.com, I was like, oh, it looks like a tread
It's
of
rubber.
a tire, and it's rubber.
Yeah, there's rubber netting. Yep.
And it's different. It's unique. It definitely talks about the kind of throwback to the pump blacktop days, like bald, no blood, no foul. Not bad. 125. Coming out on June 1st. I mean, you look at these pictures. I'm not gonna lie. I actually think this can make a run for. I mean, these have a place at the table for the summer ballers.
These are dope.
Yeah, they're fresh. They're fresh. And they're in the pedigree of the original, so it tells a good segue. It's a good story to segue.
Right. It looked like they actually look like you could really hoop at them on the blacktop.
Right.
Well, that's what they were going for again with this reiteration. If you see both colors, if you see the black and white color, that shows you for sure they were trying to reach back to the blacktop heritage. Because that's when Reebok smashing everything by simply just making black and white sneakers.
Yep. Got the little camo pattern in there.
So
So are they making big sizes? That's the question.
These I bet they do, man. I bet you they do.
Man, I don't put shit past Reebok. They didn't even make damn Shaqs past 14. So
come on.
No, really, I'm not playing.
Really?
Yeah, I talked to the Reebok rep. They didn't even make them in anything past 14.
Well, that makes no sense. I mean, you talk about Shaq being a big man, you got to put
I said, they made Iversons in 15 and didn't make Shaq.
Stop.
No, I'm not playing with you. Like I talked to the Reebok rep because I love the. I'm a big fan of the running joint that just came back out too, and they didn't make nothing in big sizes.
That's great.
Well, Instant Pump Fury, they never put out in big sizes.
Yeah, the Instant Pump Fury, I mean, typically they go up to a 13, and that sneaker does run small.
Yeah,
it does.
So I'm not even tripping off of that. I'm like I said, I was more so looking at the
DMX.
The DMX joint, and then the Shaq, and then the what's the other one that came? They made the Kamikaze up that big, but I'm not a fan of the Kamikaze.
They did. They definitely.
But the main thing I was looking for was just like I said, the Shaq, and they didn't make anything but bigger than the 14.
Bizarre. That's just bizarre.
But these are dope though. I like these. These are dope.
Yeah, I like those. I do like those.
Well, it's be interesting to see if we're gonna see some other colors, like something with the throwback to the black with the neon that we saw when we've been seeing a lot of neon colorways. Bright seems to be the big thing. Hot pink seems to be the big thing. We're gonna get to that later, so hold your breath. But now we're seeing sneakers that are inspired by AKA metals and minerals. And this one, I mean, we're talking. This is the size Nike Air Max 93. This one actually caught me by surprise. I didn't know about it in advance, which I actually was like, okay, dope. Air Max 93 size.
Oh wow, the 93 is coming back. I forgot about that.
I love the 93.
And
the 93 is dope.
I love the inner sock on the 93. It's my favorite.
I like the 93. I don't like the DQM colorway.
Yeah.
With the first one, that's exactly what I thought too, Brooklyn. I was like, yo, that's the bacon. That's Dave's quality meat.
Yeah.
How much they want for these joints though?
These are probably gonna go for a pretty penny. These are coming out in size.
170.
170.
Ooh, that's way too much.
I mean, it used to be 110 normally.
170 for 93.
And the truth is, I don't like these over the original colorway. Give me that lime green, get that electric green and purple.
Yes, sir.
I'm good with the original.
I'm there.
I'll take the gray colorway, but I'm not paying $170 for these.
That green is tough. I like both of them, but 170. Damn.
It's gonna go on sale. These sneakers are gonna go on sale real soon.
You think so?
Well, not size, because if it's a size exclusive, then once you
that's the point. See,
other
these are size
colorways,
exclusive.
Yeah, other colorways would not be $170 for long.
Nah, bro. Hit me with them original Nike International colorways. I'm
Right.
all over it.
That
Do
price
they have
is
these on Nike ID? Because if they do, I'm going ham on these.
I need the originals because I jumped my ass off for a pair of them in college. My coach was like, you gotta jump this far, and you can have a pair. Okay, I'm on it.
Right. They dope though. The shoes dope.
What in the hell?
Yeah, what's that? What's that?
What in the hell?
That was some other stuff that popped up on my feed today.
Wow.
I ain't see what happened.
That's comedy.
Yeah.
That's comedy right there.
That's just straight comedy.
Did we
I
talk
remember.
about the ZX Flux?
Oh, we haven't gotten there. We were about to talk about that because that, I think.
All right.
What do you think? I think that's going to be a game changer.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
That's going to be a game changer. I mean, we've
Me
all
know that
seen
up.
it popped up. I mean, I wore. I was a recipient of a pair out of completely caught me by surprise. I got a pair from Adidas. The same neon screen, green, bright neon, ones that Tariq actually the Video Freak previewed on last episode.
Video Freak, you wear those yet?
T Squad, have you worn your pair? It looks like he's muted.
What size did you get, D?
I got a size 14, and they are made up to size 16. I found out, and I must say.
Run?
They run true to size. They actually
they're on the ZX frame. Yeah.
You're talking to someone that I love the ZX frame.
Yep.
I have a wide foot. I'm a triple E width. So for me, I do go up. So that's why a 14 is a must-have for me. They are. I mean, literally, they're like wearing my UGG slippers.
Really?
They're that comfortable. Now, the thing that I was nervous about, and I think this is one of the things that I've been nervous about too with the Roches, is my foot is so wide that after a while it's just gonna look all floppy and be out of out of
it
shape.
won't keep it. Yeah, it won't keep its structure.
It's funny that you say that because y'all know I'm a big fan of the Roches.
Right.
And my Roches are starting to kind of do that.
They're starting to lean, right?
Yeah, they're leaning.
I wore.
I had to retire a pair yesterday too.
I wore the ZX.
You wasn't on when I talked about what happened when Luna breaks up with you.
Yeah, this is I thought about you too yesterday when I was like, is this what Pace was talking about? Because
Yes,
I was
that's
at work.
exactly what I was talking about. I'm size 9, 5'7", 50.
I was at work yesterday part time, and I had to go to the car and switch shoes.
Okay.
When Luna breaks up with you, it's over, brother.
Bad.
Yeah, like we were screaming on each other.
Well, I wore my pair again for the second time today for roughly about 7 hours, and again, they were super comfortable, and I highly recommend everyone to try them.
How much are the Flux?
They're 100, right?
Their regular retail price is $100.
Yeah. And I guarantee you they're gonna be on sale shortly.
Now I'm under the assumption that with the sprint frame underneath of them, D,
they're not gonna be.
They'll last a whole lot longer than Luna will.
I do because also you have the torsion bar, so you have the torsion, so you have motion control.
Oh yeah, I'm a big fan of torsion.
And you got the external heel counter that's still there from the ZX.
Okay, so yeah, these are built to last then.
So the thing I'm looking at then now is, okay, when they do roll out, what do you got there, SFK? What sneaker is that? Don't go, wait, hold up. I see you.
What you got over there?
Uh-oh.
Oh, this is show off.
My man.
Oh shit. Oh.
What's the colorway? What colorway is that?
That's orange, right?
You don't want these, Heat.
Huh?
I was gonna say, yeah.
He got the Muppet.
Do it again.
The Muppet shoe. That's the Muppet.
You know what? Damn that. I can glue that together.
That's the Kermit the Frog.
What is that? Boy Pedro. D, he can send those to Pedro to get fixed.
I was gonna say.
I got some people that might be able to work on that.
If you want them, just send me the shipping costs and you can have them. I got a lot of shit.
Don't play with my emotions. Don't you threaten me with a good time.
What color are they? It looks like orange and black.
This is the white, blue, and ultramarine, the original color.
Oh, yes, sir. Oh my God, I need that. Dog. I need them.
From what year?
This is the original from '93.
Oh my goodness.
There is no saving that EVA. Don't try.
Huh?
Oh man.
No saving that EVA. Don't try.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think.
That's gonna turn into flour real quick.
Flour. Wow.
You can mince that up and throw that in a bag. And
well, yeah, you're gonna have to. I don't think in need of heat. I don't think.
Did you see Quab's face as he's holding it?
Yeah, he's like.
I have so many shoes like this. It's a shame. I mean, I've collected so many over the years, and these are all shoes that I grew up with. And once I was able to get them in my size, I just bought them. I just never got a chance to wear them, and they just end up like this. So it's just like, fuck it. It is what it is. I have my memories. I at least got to hold them in my hands. And I'm planning on just throwing all of them away because I don't have time for this shit.
Basically, I don't have time for this shit.
I love you went from collecting to mad. Like,
I know, right?
Right.
It's a pain in the ass, man. I mean, we all, I guess, would be considered collectors, but after a while, it's troublesome. I mean, I battle with myself every day because I've amassed this collection and it's what I've wanted, but I don't get any enjoyment out of it anymore because I can't wear any of this shit because it's all falling apart. And it's not like the brands are doing these shoes justice by bringing out something that's even remotely close to the original. So it's like, fuck it. That's it. That's where I'm at right now. If I see something that I like, I'll look to buy it. But as we discussed before, I'm not paying these crazy ass prices. I mean, $300 is a pair of player samples for me. People are charging $300, $400, $500 for general release stuff, and I'm not shitting on general release stuff. I got plenty of that. But in my eyes, that's money that I would pay for a player sample. I've gotten some of the rarest shoes you could ever think of, like one of 24s, one of ones, $200-$300. And these people are charging that much for general release stuff. I don't mess with it. That's why I was quiet during that whole time y'all was talking about it, because it don't make no sense to me, man. I don't play those games.
Hey, wait, I got a pair of very, 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 very near dead stop Air Raids.
Air Raids? Okay.
Okay.
8.5 out of 10.
I'll match your Air Raids. I got a 1 of 24 player sample trainer 1.
On a scale of 1 to 10.
How about that?
Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10. Hey, on a scale of 1 to 10, Quab, your shoes aren't 9.2765 dead stock.
9.725, jeez.
Yep.
99.9997% dead stock.
Yeah, but nobody ever heard of that shoe.
I know. You ain't hyped up. Kids don't know about this shit. This not hyped up. I mean, if it was some hype around it, maybe I would move it, because I wore it once and I don't even feel like wearing it no more, man. It just sit in the box.
All right, I'll take them off your hands.
I'm about to say here.
I'll take them off your hands.
No, y'all don't want to pay the price I'm willing to sell these for. Y'all can have some of the other crap, but these.
You don't want this over here, D. You don't want.
Why would we want the other crap when we can have that?
You see how he worded the
exactly.
other crap?
The other
crap. I don't want the other crap. I want that.
But let's jump back real quickly. Wait.
I don't. I got plenty of pairs of these. You got them.
Oh yeah, we just talking about those.
You playing with my emotions, Smokey. Let's jump back real quickly.
All right.
ZX Flux, but personalized. What
Yep.
like?
Yes.
Game changer?
Yes.
Is it going to be the sneaker that we're gonna see pop up more and more?
Unfortunately, it's not done by the right brand, so these idiots won't really take advantage of it.
Really?
I mean,
Nope.
I think for real heads, I think this is going to be a game changer. But I think for you have so many people who think they're heads who really have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're so blinded by the swoosh that they're not even going to take advantage of this. I think this is dope. Like the fact that you can send in a fucking photo and have your kicks done by the brand. Oh man, this is something that I'm looking forward to.
Now, did you get this? Because it took me a while. They're really pushing you to take a picture with your mobile phone, your smartphone,
Yes.
and order your sneakers, these ZX Fluxes, using their mobile app.
Yep.
So talk about like being inspired on the go, taking a picture. You're on vacation or whatever. You're with your family. You're with your people. Imagine us, right? Imagine the Sole Doctors and Disorderlies at a sneaker event. We take a picture together, and I could take that picture and order my sneakers with that picture on it right there on the spot.
The only issue is how long. That's the only issue.
What kind of quality this picture will be put on a size 13 sneaker or a size 11 sneaker taken on a mobile phone.
Right.
This blown up picture might not actually look that good. Because if I'm using my mobile phone, I have a camera that, I can take raw files with a real camera, but I don't really know how, maybe on a size 6 sneaker, but on 11, 11.5, I don't know how good that picture is going to look from the whole sneaker. We might look distorted, might look like characters in each other or something. I don't know.
Because just that, I thought the same thing.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'd rather upload a high res, like you said.
Exactly. Not no mobile phone picture out of took lighting might be off next to you. Like, why you look like that? People can't even recognize that's you on your sneaker. Look like a bad tattoo.
Have they listed restrictions on what you're able to print on the shoes?
I haven't been able to find that out yet.
I want a pair with titties all over it.
Yes, I knew he was going there. I just wanted him to say it.
There's restrictions on there. You know why? Because what if somebody took a picture of a Jordan poster?
Oh, he's going straight to diamonds. Yo, he's going straight to diamonds of Atlanta.
I think it's definitely going to be some restrictions and monitoring of what you print on them.
Yeah.
But as far as quality and all of that goes, I think they're probably going to do what they can to make sure it doesn't come out too bad.
I wish it was on a different Adidas. I wanted it to be on like Superstar 80s or something like that.
I think it's perfect on this because, to be honest, as hot as the Roshi is selling, Nike should have did this first, and they didn't.
And here's the thing about print quality. I hear what everybody's saying, but there's a lot of tricks that go into printing on fabrics and things that you don't always need. It's kind of like having a picture that's too big for your computer screen. If it's not using those pixels, it's going to throw them away anyway. So when you're printing on this, like for instance, most people don't realize when you print on a billboard, if you were up close to that billboard, you wouldn't recognize it because it's all blocks.
It would scare you.
Your brain fills in the gap when you are farther away.
Yep.
So printing on fabric is much the same because you're printing on something that has gaps and weaves in it. So you're basically having a bunch of throwaway pixels.
Yep. I think it'll come out fine. I think, like y'all said, the issue is what's going to be put on it. That's going to be allowable.
Right.
I'm pretty sure there'll be some restrictions where they're telling people just like landscapes and stuff like that won't get you in any infringement issues. Because if you notice here, all you see them illustrating is all type of landscapes and stuff like that. You don't see them illustrating anything too personal or that can infringe on something.
Yeah. I just want to know, are they going to eventually roll out this technology for other silhouettes?
I think they will, but I think this was the best.
And Stan Smith.
This was the best one to introduce it on because it's a hot silhouette for them. It's flying like hotcakes, and
Superstars.
It's pretty much, this is like Nike's competitor for the Roshi.
No, Superstar 80s.
Superstar 80s.
Actually, I would say this is I don't know, because I think maybe. I was just thinking about that direct comparison to the Roshis, but you're right about that. I think it is their closest comparison.
Yeah, well, when I asked a couple of the Foot Locker employees that I asked at the big store that I took you to, Ridiculous, when I said, where do these two match up? They said these two are pretty much direct competitors for
Right.
people that come in, or any one person that comes in and look at these two shoes, they're going to buy one or the other. They see them both in the same light.
Yep, I hear you.
Even with the Adidas shoe costing more. But there's just something about it that some people are gravitating to over the Roshi, other than the fact that they see everybody and their mother with it because it's $70.
Well, I think it's gonna. This is a pair of sneakers that
I can't wait to do them.
I can't wait.
They're comfortable. It's unique. Now, will people respond to them? Hopefully, hopefully, sneakerheads will look at it and say, "Okay, let me try it." I mean, again, for whatever the amount of money you're gonna spend, something personalized. I can just imagine someone taking a picture and putting them on these sneakers and gifting them to someone. So.
Well, I'm curious because I don't think a regular picture of people is gonna really look right. I think it's gonna have to be something like a landscape type pic. I'm curious to see the first picture. To me that's what they should have put on the little video or when they brought out all the pictures to show you kind of the background. They should have had at least one that had a picture. What it looked like, because that to me that's gonna be the telltale. That's what I'm really waiting to see. Like if I had to do it, I wouldn't send a picture with people on it to try that. I wouldn't try that first.
No.
Nah, I would definitely.
I'd waste my money. It would be some type of landscape or something.
The smart ones are gonna use textures, like the one that showed the rocks.
Right.
That's a dope concept to do textures.
Yeah, to find like some crazy ass rock or something. Like I could see doing like that or like some flowers for my wife or something like that.
I'm gonna do some clouds. I'm gonna definitely do like a storm.
No, don't tell what you're gonna do. Don't do that.
I'm gonna do some bricks while I'm down at ATL in the trap house.
Hey, let's do a whole thing of areolas. How about that?
Oh,
I'm gonna do a picture of dreams.
Nipples and areolas.
$1.
Hey, nipples and areolas. How about that?
Wow.
We just gonna have them all together.
Exactly.
Where you can't tell, it's like one big titty party.
Right, exactly. Like, look, y'all gotta squeeze. Look, I need y'all to squeeze in. Come on.
Let me ask you something. If I take a picture of animal print, will I then have animal print CFs?
Say again?
If I take a picture of an animal print, and I just do that, and then have them put that all over, it's gonna be a picture. I shall take a picture of cement print. Thanks.
I think they. I think they would.
Nah, they wouldn't do that shit.
You just found the pin.
Wait. Are we talking cement or are we talking elephant? Because cement is easy to distinguish.
Yeah, either one.
They would not do cement. They would not do that.
I'm going to do cement.
Just found the pin.
I guarantee you they would not do that shoe. Look, I'm willing to put any kind of money on it. They did not do that shoe.
Talk about flying under the radar.
I think they will do it. They'll do it.
Nike,
I bet they will.
I mean, excuse me. Adidas is not that damn stupid.
I think they'll do. If it was elephant print, I see.
They already did. They already did it on the D Rose. His Chicago color wasn't special.
That's right. His Chicago colorway had the cement print.
Mm-hmm. That wasn't the real cement though.
Dude, it was close enough to be.
But they're not gonna do an elephant.
One elephant print.
They're not gonna do that.
I'm gonna have an elephant print and a cork one. I'm taking pictures of both of them.
I think they stopped elephant print, but cement print flies by all day.
They'll do cement. They'll do cement, but they're not gonna do elephant.
All right. Watch what I find a high-res picture.
Now you know it's gonna be a bunch of
on my
people on
mobile
this
phone.
show trying to figure out what the difference is, right?
Hey, as long as
all you gotta do is grab one of the boxes, man. Grab one of them old boxes.
As a designer, I got texture kits all over the place. Your boy might go broke making these shoes.
I'm just wondering how much they're gonna cost.
I was just about to ask that.
Yeah.
They probably gonna put a little $20 surcharge on it.
Nah, I say that they're up that by 30. I think.
Yeah, I'm
30?
thinking they're gonna be about 130 after taxes shipping. You got about 150.
Yep.
That's not bad.
About right. That's about right. No, not for a custom shoe. If the quality comes out, it's worth it.
Yeah, that's not bad.
So paper.
Yes, sir.
Interjecting.
Uh-huh.
San Antonio, OKC.
Yeah.
Oh man.
What happened? What happened tonight?
Let's
Yeah.
not even talk about that.
What happened to what?
OKC. What happened? Because I haven't even looked at the score, but I'm just hearing it was like the old men were running the youngins out the
Charles
building.
Barkley hit it right on the head. Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant do not know how to pass out and make their players around them better.
Yeah, you're right.
And
I
San
say it's
Antonio
no
has a
defense.
bunch of role players who are getting in the paint because there's no Ibaka and making it look like a layup drill. Is
Yeah,
that so?
it was a bloodbath tonight.
It was? Okay.
I mean, a bloodbath. It's worse.
Charles
the worst
Barkley
you can
called it
think
at the
of.
beginning of the series. And you know what? Shaq is always trying to clown him, but he's been right for the last two series
Who?
involving OKC. Charles Barkley's been right. You can't have your point guard and your small forward shooting that much and nobody else getting involved.
Well, the thing, the really, and I don't want to turn this into the sports podcast, but the real deal with this whole thing with OKC is they paid the wrong player. They should have paid Harden instead of playing Ibaka. They should have paid. They should have paid. Hold up. They should have paid Ibaka and not paid Perkins. Now, with all that said and done, the bottom line is they are still hurting from the fact that they're trying to masquerade somebody as a point guard that is never going to be a point guard. He's a two guard. He has always been a two guard. He will always be a two guard.
Yep.
And that's the problem.
Yeah. And Barkley said it right. He said Russell Westbrook's got to learn how to be a point guard, and he's not right now.
I've been saying this shit for years. The bottom line is, if you really want them to be the best team they can be, you need to slide Reggie Jackson to the front and to the starting lineup and slide his ass to his natural position, the one he played in high school, the one he played in goddamn college. Is the two guard. That's what he is. He's a fucking wing player. He has no point guard skills.
I do like what San Antonio's done in terms of, because I hear what you're saying. I wish they would have kept Harden and figured out a way to all play together. Because that's what San Antonio does. They got stars. People like to clown them for being old men, but them a bunch of damn all-stars that just know how to play team ball.
Well, the thing is, everybody, the key to San Antonio is Popovich. Popovich, if you don't do it his way, you get the hell out of town.
That's right, Stephen Jackson.
Huh?
That's right, Stephen Jackson.
Exactly, and that's the key to that is the owners do it the right way. They allow Popovich to be the coach, and unlike most of these damn franchises, they let the players run run the franchise. And San Antonio said, "Fuck that. We're gonna actually let the coach run the team," and that's the difference.
Let's tie this into sneakers. Let's tie this into sneakers, though. Here's a question: if it's Indiana, let's say theoretically, and San Antonio in the finals.
Oh, sorry.
I'm just saying.
Go ahead.
Tying it into a sneaker perspective, that will probably be the dullest point all year.
Oh, sneaker
that'll be the best sales for Under Armour football you ever seen.
I can't think of anybody on either one of those teams currently playing. And
you know who would be the biggest seller on that team? Or the biggest,
one.
Maybe not seller, but biggest potential seller. Let's say that.
No, because N1 ain't got his shoes out.
Oh, that's right. They didn't put them shits out.
I'm telling you, Cam Newton, that's gonna be the biggest seller.
So think about it. You got Under Armour.
And you know what's funny? Cam Newton is here. He's in Atlanta. He's not there.
Get him, G.
You got Indiana.
That's spring ball.
Indiana and San Antonio, who both number one have Chinese brand players with Chinese brands on their team.
A couple of players with Chinese brand.
Yeah.
Football, training camps.
Yeah.
Summer camp.
So those shoes aren't available in the United States. You got to add in Tony Parker, who just signed a Peak along with George Hill.
Yeah.
You got Scola with Enter.
Shuttle drills.
Well, Duncan's still with Adidas, right?
Duncan's still with Adidas, but I mean, come on now.
Agility drills.
Well, Paul George, you know, Nike's gonna try to do something with Paul George.
But what shoe is he wearing that people want to buy?
Well, they actually, it's funny because the shoe that he wears, they don't sell. It's the I think it's the Zoom Crusader. The Zoom Crusader. They don't even sell it.
Crusader, yeah, the Crusader shoe is sitting everywhere.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's not even selling. So
that is going to be the least profitable finals in a long time for sneaker companies if Miami ain't in those finals.
Well, not just no basketball fan really wants to watch that shit either.
Pro Combat.
If you have Miami and OKC, which is looking like OKC done rolled over and died.
Well, the last time they played, OKC ran out 4, but they are missing Ibaka, so they're probably not going to do it.
They're probably going home. But a Miami and OKC final this time will be a boom for the sneaker industry.
Well, you know what's crazy is I think we're going to see a rematch of last year, and you're going to see a lot of people who really are pulling for the Spurs to pull it off. Because a lot of people think this is basically Duncan and Ginobili's last hurrah.
If that's the finals, them old men gonna run that Globetrotter game. They're gonna be
laughing. He doesn't.
It's not that I don't find it funny. You guys are speaking unrealistically. It's not happening. I don't deal in fantasy.
Quab, let me ask you a question though. Why the hell is Spoelstra not playing his bench? He got Beasley, Lewis. He got all these players on the bench. He refuses to play them.
Hey, there's one reason why he's not playing them. They're wearing Lee.
Well, I know why they're not playing Beasley because he's high. Beasley's high as hell, so that's why they're not playing him.
Beasley isn't ready. He hasn't been ready all season. I don't even know why they picked him back up because he was on the Heat before. I don't know why they picked up Greg Oden. They're all.
There you go.
I forgot Greg Oden was on the roster.
Greg Oden hasn't dressed for the back half of the season. I think
he was on the roster. After he got destroyed in the regular season against Hibbert, they was like, you know what? Let's forget this even happened.
Yeah, he's gone. He's gone. I would hope that he's gone. It don't make no sense to keep him on. That's money that they can have picking up another player.
I know I'm having
all in all, you will see the bench come into play because even now, Battier is coming back out starting, and he wasn't starting in the first 2 series.
Peak footwear.
So go ahead.
Peak. Who'd you say?
Exactly. Peak.
Peak footwear. Shane Battier. Peak footwear.
That sneaker stuff don't matter to them. They after that ring, whatever.
You know what's funny? Speaking of sneakers, I'm feeling the waves. I don't know why I'm liking the waves though.
Mute him. Somebody be like,
mute him.
Really?
Mute him.
I like him.
Mute him.
I'm sorry.
Damn. You don't like how much you're going to have to pay for him, no?
Oh, no. I don't like the price. I like the shoe.
Hey, once you get the Battier 7, he's up to his 7th shoe with Peak. Once you get the Battier 7.
Wow. Does he really have 7 shoes with Peak?
Yes, he is.
And not a one sold on U.S. soil, huh?
I can't say that because I believe at the Peak store in L.A. they did sell.
I was going to say they had some, you're right.
Yeah,
great paper.
Oh, so they did sell them in the Peak store?
Yeah, they did sell them in the Peak store in L.A. So Battier is moving units with Peak, son. He's up to his 7th shoe.
Yeah, but I mean,
so let me get this straight. Nobody likes the Wade other than me?
No, I like the Wade. I'm just not paying $170 for it.
Oh, no. Well, you know, I'm a cheapskate. You know I'm not paying that shit. But I'm just saying the shoe.
I don't want to pay anything over $70 for that shoe.
I don't want to pay shit over $100 for any shoe. So let's be clear on that.
Well, that goes without saying. We invented the come up section.
I was about to say, you know, we cheapskates around here, but like I said, just taking the price out of it, nobody likes that shoe.
I do like them. I'm just not paying.
Nope.
Yeah, I fuck with that shoe. That shoe is dope.
And I noticed they're starting to make a lot of Chicago Bulls themed colorways too.
Yeah, I noticed that too. They actually put cement on one not too long ago.
But how was it going to be Chicago Bulls when the Miami Heat colorway is the same as Chicago Bulls?
No, it's not.
You know he's from Chicago. They're gonna figure out a way to get it in there.
We red, black, and white. They red, black, and white. What
Y'all are red. Y'all are red, gold, and white.
Man, that gold stuff can be put on the laces. The base of the shoe is red, black, and white.
Sound like you got a little animal on that shit, dog. You know?
Y'all still talking about a wave. Y'all lost me at wave.
But paper. Let's talk.
You want to talk about that shit, dog?
Let's talk about these niggas you have up on your screen, paper.
You know what I'm saying? Tell us how you really feel, son.
All right. So
why you mad, son?
Why you mad, son?
We'll get to the D Wade situation in the party.
Exactly.
Well, right now we got the WTF, at least what I consider the WTF on the screen. The Air Raid just came out a month ago or so.
Yep.
Man,
and here we go.
When I saw this shit.
Here we go.
Yeah.
With the madness already.
Yeah, this shit pissed me off right here.
Air Raid BRZ.
I could slap the shit out of somebody. Whoever did this shit.
I'ma just throw this grenade in the room and duck because it's got the same colorways as those black tops.
Nah, they're not.
Oh man.
Nah, they're not. This is more like a.
All it's missing is that black or gray. But
exactly. But first of all, this is the Air Raid.
You right.
You can't put these pussy ass colors, and I said it. You add these pussy ass colors on this damn shoe.
The one of the most popular ones is that African one, the one with the powder, the Spike Lee joint.
The Spike Lee, the peace symbol on them.
Hey, that's different. That's different.
Hey man, I hear you. I'm just saying, man.
Hey, you see me?
I'm just saying, kid. Why you?
That's different.
I'm just saying, man. These kids got some different sensibilities.
Oh man, they are wrong for putting this color on this shoe. They know they wrong.
He's actually right though about the different sensibilities these days.
Man,
like these some clown ass shoes, and these cats love that.
You know what? I dare a motherfucker wear these shoes. I'm slapping the shit out of them on site. I'm not asking no questions.
Where do you
want that shit popping on? I'm slapping the shit out of them.
With your black Air Raids. Just step on his like no.
Nah, that's not gonna do it. I'm not gonna feel better till I slap the shit out of them.
Okay, well here's my question. Let's all answer this based on where we live.
All right.
Who's rocking these and how? Like I can't even picture the ensemble that these would go with.
They go with camouflage.
Wait till you hold on. Wait till you come down here this weekend, Peyton. Believe me, you're gonna see some asshole with this on, and when you do, I'm gonna walk up to him and slap the shit out of him.
They're going fatigue.
Somebody in some fatigue camo shorts.
Yep.
And a top that don't, or a top that matches exactly like some Fresh Prince colorway.
Nope.
You know what? I hate that
these are red, jade green, white, and a bright citrusy orange.
Where do you see red? Where is the red? Oh, I see the red. Okay.
Right on the front there.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, man. Somebody gonna rock a teal polo and something with them joints.
ATL style. All they're gonna do is pull some jeans out with a white tee.
That's by default. That's how you get it done. That's
A-Town, dog. We some white tee motherfuckers down here. We still love white tees. Don't matter.
Listen, somebody gonna rock this because it looks close to a Florida Gators jersey or something. Watch.
Yeah, this is like a Miami colorway. This is like some Miami shit for real though.
Yeah, some Miami shit. They're gonna get this with some Miami something.
Nah, that's some East Coast stuff that you wear with your pink dolphin. That's what it is.
There you go. Miami Vice.
You are so right, Quab.
Wow.
I'm saying this goes down to Florida.
Wow. Yeah, Quab got this though. This is pink dolphin shit.
They ain't doing no pink dolphin in Florida so far as I know. Maybe them youngins is doing it. I don't know. I don't hang around young kids.
Nah, that's that.
So these are the color descriptions for the Air Raid BRZ.
Mango.
White, atomic mango.
Atomic mango.
Atomic mango.
Why the fuck is it an atomic mango?
What is an atomic mango? Is that like
finish. Yeah, I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you finish. I'm gonna let you finish.
I'm gonna let you finish, ridiculous. But Taylor Swift was wearing white, atomic mango, turbo green, and laser crimson all at the same time.
Oh my God, laser crimson, not just crimson, laser crimson.
Yeah, these are the descriptions of the colors. This is why I felt should be in WTF.
Man,
real talk.
They got a kid making them descriptions.
I could see some chicks rocking this though.
I can't
I
see
wouldn't slap the shit
it.
out of it. I could see some chicks rocking this, and I wouldn't slap the shit out of it.
Is that a chick? Is this a chick shoe?
Yeah,
I think it is.
Yeah, this is definitely.
Like I said earlier, it's geared towards a woman.
Yeah.
It's geared towards someone who has a size.
Oh, yeah, they don't wear this shit.
You have to have, you have to have a foot smaller than, I don't know, men's size 8 and down.
Yeah, if that's a chick
kids
shoe,
and women.
wear it.
Kids and women, I do it. That's
I could see this. I could see a chick rocking this.
Yeah, the ladies gonna wear, and you know what? That brings the whole ensemble to a different level. You're gonna see some animal print tights and a loud ass top.
And then you know what? Instead of slapping them, I'll do this. Tights. Animal print tights. I'm a big fan of with women. I applaud that. I salute to them. Any tights for
tights
that.
Or leggings.
Yeah,
leggings. Yes,
I'm good with
leggings. Maybe even some all over animal print of some kind.
I think we're giving them more credit than what they intended.
I think you underestimate the foolishness.
Hey, we are, but somebody got to be a bigger person. Shit.
Somebody got to be a
Yeah. I'll keep my little ass right here with my $125 if that's the case. Screw being a bigger person with this bullshit.
Yeah, it's pretty bad, but you know.
The kids and women, they gonna get one. Watch.
Atomic mango.
Laser crimson. That sounds like a superhero.
Right, it does.
And turbo green.
Somebody called laser crimson.
What is BRZ?
My name is Yo-Yo. I'm not a one more. I like to flow so swift. It's got to be a gift. So yo, let the
There you go.
Come on. Y'all remember that?
I'm too young for that.
Why is Ice Cream Girl?
Bob, knock it off.
I'm about to say, I love her.
Oh, come on now. Where do we have to go? We have to go to a little. We have to go down. Go back to 305.
Need some Lil Wayne and some leopard print jegging.
No, come on.
Oh God.
No, you just want to go to the whole different level. That's all. It's okay. We could go there too. We could go there too. You know.
With some truck fit. Oh man, it's on hit. Some truck fit right there. Truck fit, pink dolphins, all of that.
Yeah. Okay.
Right, so I have a question.
Okay, I got the baddest DJ in the world. Check this out.
Yep. What's it? Dr. Paper?
I was listening to the audio. I'm sorry. I was listening to that audio.
Hey, that nigga heard Luke. He stopped everything. He's like, what? Luke?
I was like, oh, wait. All right. How high price do we think this Shooting Stars pack is going to go?
Shooting Stars pack. Oh, geez.
Oh man, I had a dude that had him at our event over the weekend and had the audacity to have him at a stack.
I was just ready to say that's how much I saw him for.
That's how much he had. He had him on the table for a stack.
I can see that easily.
$1,000 for a phone.
Wow. Is that what's happening now?
What is it? What is the other model? A little penny?
A penny?
Semi-phone. Yeah, it's a phone and a semi-phone.
The penny posit?
A semi-phone.
What are they calling it?
It's a semi-phone. That's what it is. Am I lying?
I quit.
Am I lying?
I quit. Somebody just call me when 93.
Ridiculous. Am I lying?
Okay. You right.
Is it a semi-phone or not?
It's a semi-phone, man.
I'm still trying to remember what that damn shit was called. What is it? What is the correct model?
The low penny posit.
The little penny posit.
Little penny
Okay.
posit.
Little penny.
So that's worth $500.
Yep.
Of course. Of course it is. Like you said so, and people bought it. So
Oh my god.
who
Oh
are you
my
to
god.
not know?
No, niggas actually bought it too.
Oh yeah. What you mean? 500 was worth it.
Why you do that
Somebody
with a
hit me up. They
knife?
had a 15. It was like, yo, I got a 15. I'll give it to you for 700. I was like,
Oh
wow.
my
But
god.
the insole says little penny on it.
Thank you, but no thank you.
So for that reason alone, I'm gonna spend $700.
Yeah, it got words on the insole.
What, Paul?
It's got words on the inside.
Nobody did to see it but you, but you know it's there.
You could call it the half cent too or something like that.
I wish somebody would describe some shit to me that way. But it's got words on the insole,
It got
dog.
words on the inside though.
And it's got the little penny logo.
This is Little Penny's shoe.
Yeah, that shooting star pack gonna go for it.
$1,000 is
Really?
for up here. $1,000 you saw for an ATL, huh?
Yeah, they ain't sell. They didn't sell for 1,000. They were on. He had them up for
Oh
sale.
no,
for 1,000.
very clear on that. That's the same thing I saw up here. They ain't selling for 1,000.
All right, can I say that this pack looks better than those Supreme foams to me, both colors.
Yeah, I mean it's a good looking pack.
I agree with that.
And those Supreme foams are how much together?
Well, I understand the hype behind the shooting foams, the shooting stars foam. I just don't understand where the 500 is, I guess, coming up from the other half of the pack.
Well, it don't matter. It's either 8 and 2, 9 and 1, 5 and 5. It's still 1,000.
It's more like 950 and 50.
Right. But let's be real though. Let's be real.
People are buying them though.
Most phones, I'm about to say, most phones are what, $250 now, right?
Yeah. So you paying 7 and 3 or 6 and 4.
What you say, Quab?
Most phone posit prices have been going up. On average, you're looking at spending from $225 to $250 on a pair of phone posits now, depending on the treatment. On these phone posits that are in this pack, it has a lot of 3M applique on the lace area and whatnot. So you can't do that with a big bulk machine or whatever the case may be. So you're gonna have to pay a little bit more for that shoe. It doesn't even have any print on the phone posit material. So you're paying for all of the bells and whistles with the big ass box and the printing on the box and everything else. My question is
penny posit is dope.
My question is that when they release the little penny posit by itself, are people actually going to pay $250 for it?
Hell no.
No.
I'm telling you that's how much it's going to cost.
Oh no, totally. Yeah, I'm with you. Well,
No, they're not going to spend that by themselves. They're not going to do that.
Why not? They spend it on the bronze.
Well, the thing is that it's a different shoe. People haven't gravitated towards it yet. I mean, let's be real. We all know why everybody went after this pack. It's for that damn Shooting Stars joint that we saw, a year and a half, 2 years ago now?
That Penny was wearing.
Right. That's the one everybody was going after. Now, it was almost like a bonus to have the little penny posit in there. But you and I both know they're not going crazy for this penny posit. This shoe will sit.
This shoe is going to sit for two reasons. What the fuck is a penny posit? And number two, it looks like a LeBron.
Exactly.
Well, I would have to disagree. It depends on the colorway. They had some sample colorways that were floating around the net, and it all depends on the colorway. So if they stick to an Orlando Magic theme, whether it be black and blue, blue and silver, or whatever the case is, that will prompt people to buy these more than if they did, I think, what is that, a black, red, and white on your screen paint? Or, so, it all depends.
Well, that's the strategy they employed with the half cent, and it worked.
Of course it worked. What was the half cent? Was the half cent 200? I don't even remember.
The half cent was 200, and it started with, of course, the original blue foam colorway,
which is the one that sold the most.
Which flew.
Right, that one sold the most.
Yep.
That one flew, and then they introduced a couple other variations of Orlando home, Orlando away. But
well, if you remember with that one, the only one that really sold other than the original colorway was the eggplant. The rest of them sat.
The cough drop red one sold a little bit until they
That
dropped
red
the
one,
cough
that
drop.
red one sat in the store. That was on sale. I remember seeing that on sale for $100.
Maybe it's sold here because that's why.
It was because it wasn't red. It was what was it? It was cranberry. That's what they used to call it.
Yeah.
They should put it on Nike ID.
So once they got
That's what I vote.
crazy with going outside of, like Quav said, the Orlando theme stuff.
Right. That's when they fit.
That's when it's over.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a wrap after that.
Right.
Well, that's why they had introduced this pack the way that they did, as an introduction to the little penny posit, because they're going to continue stretching out that shoe, first probably bringing out in more Orlando Magic colorways, and then I've seen like a red and silver colorway and some other colorways as well. So it's going to be the same kind of thought process that they did with the half cent.
Which didn't work.
Exactly.
Too bad they're dragging it out.
Y'all know
really too
all I
bad.
gotta do is make a 1-1-2 colorway and y'all straight. So stop lying.
But let's be real. You can do a 1-1-2 colorway in any silhouette and win. So
You can ID a 1-1-2 colorway these days. That ain't nothing.
Hey, so they should put these on ID. No. What
Now
if they make a
now
Yeezy
you-
colorway?
Hey, now you can do the Spizike with cork on it, so why
I
not?
know. But what if they do a Yeezy colorway? So you got little penny posit Yeezy. Ah.
That'll still sell. I mean, these are the colorways that we're speaking of. The colorways that we're speaking of are tried and true sellers. So I mean,
so they could sell this for $250, just the colors. That's all.
Yeah.
It's really too bad that they've overwrought the whole thought process and put it in a pack like this. I understand the introduction. That little penny posit is not a bad shoe.
It's not. It's not ugly to me.
no, it's a dope shoe, but the price point is going to be ridiculous.
Price point is foolishness.
But that's why they've introduced price increases on foam posits. They introduced it in this pack. They're prepping the people to pay these prices. They'll say, "Oh, damn, that pack was $500, but let me just get the little penny posit, and that's just $250." They tricking these people into buying this stuff. That's why they're introducing it like they're introducing it, because they could have very well just put out the Shooting Star foam posit by itself and sold out in an instant. Putting it in this pack is selling both of the shoes and introducing the people to the little penny posit, as well as a higher price increase. Because $250 for each shoe, I mean, separately, people would have to choose, and they would choose the foam posit over the little penny posit.
All day.
I like to call that the 815 doctrine from the countdown pack. They was not going to sell any 15s, but they sold 8s along with it. Perfect pairing.
Word.
Okay. So,
Well, you know what's funny? There was an excess, speaking of that countdown pack scenario, at least in New York, in the, what shoe was in the pack with the Carmine? Escaping me right now.
With the Carmine?
Yeah. And
That would have been the 17, wouldn't it?
Yep.
What shoe was that, Quab, in the pack with the Carmine?
17.
Black suede.
17.
Black Suede 17. Okay, that shoe outsold the Carmine like crazy because there were people in New York splitting packs and the Carmines were sitting.
Yeah.
You muted, D.
So why the hype now? What's the reason behind
They've been
Carmine
told
6? Is it just
They've
the time?
They've been told. No, they've been told to be hyped about it.
Yeah, they've been programmed to be hype.
You've literally been programmed for it because you're right. There is no reason for it.
Heat, you muted. I got my Carmine from the countdown pack for less than $150.
But I think the biggest reason, y'all, I think a lot of people missed out on the first one. And let's be honest, the Carmines the price was inflated like a motherfucker on the first one.
Mm-hmm.
So now people are like, you know what? Instead of paying $350, $400 for that shoe, man. Now that I found out they bringing it out for one, I'm going all in for this one.
You found it. You found it to be inflated.
Oh yeah, well, like I said, I talked about it earlier. The hype is way too stupid down here. I'm gonna show you when you come down here. The hype is stupid down here for any Jordan. So, like back then, the like you said, they split the pack, but even like you said, the 17s, you could get the 17s for $100, $120.
No, the
We'll
17s
put the
are selling the Carmine up here.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The people were selling the Carmines down here for Carmines for like $400 from the pack. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a regional thing. I think New York ain't ever gonna love Jordan.
Right, y'all. But say New York is not as. First of all, y'all have way more spots to get your stuff.
Yeah.
So the thing is, it's like down here, Jordans, and it wasn't this bad a couple years ago, but it's gotten stupid. Like, dude, people are already camping out right now for Carmine this weekend.
For some Carmine.
We've been talking. It's one of those unbelievable, like.
That's so funny to me.
It's funny because packs were getting split up here. They weren't supposed to be getting split, but no one could move the entire pack for $310.
Mm-hmm.
So they started splitting the packs and like literally breaking the box in half and selling you half the pack.
Yeah, that's funny.
I know Alan and I saw a retailer up here, a reseller up here, who still has countdown packs from back then. Was trying to move them. Still has countdown packs.
I got a 10-13 pack, size 13. What's good?
Oh, you can make money tomorrow off that. You need to throw that up.
Yeah, you make some bread off of that.
You playing around with your bills, partner.
My bills stay paid. You see all these shoes I got? My bills stay paid, man. I ain't worried about that.
You better put that pack up for $1,000 and get this over with.
Wow. Nah, man, you shooting too high. It ain't getting 1,000.
A 10 and 13 pack?
10 and 13 pack is not getting 1,000.
Size 13?
Size 13 is not getting 1,000.
You can get 750.
No.
No,
you'll get a good 6. You'll get a solid.
You get about 550.
Look. I study this market backwards and forwards. The prices that you see people listing stuff, whether it be eBay or these Facebook groups, as a buy it now price or whatever, are prices that they actually think that they're going to get. What shoes are actually selling for is maybe 2/3 of that. It's not happening. I'm telling you. I don't have a regular job. All I do is sell shoes.
All I do is this.
I know this game, and those prices that you see, people ain't buying that stuff. I have stuff that hardly anybody has seen that I'm trying to move privately that are well below probably market value, but are still high enough where people say, "Oh man, I ain't got that much." You know what I'm saying? So these $1,000, $700 price points that these people are selling shoes for, you're very rarely going to get that. Very, very rarely. It's not happening like that. These dudes will hit you up and say, "Oh, you looking for trades?" No, I don't want your bum ass shoes.
You got cash. You got pesos.
That's it. That's all I want, man. I got plenty of stuff that I need to move that I don't even wear or maybe even haven't worn. That's got to go. And these dudes
I can't get any KOD off no trade.
Yeah, man. Strippers don't. I can't put a Jordan in a stripper G-string, man.
You can try. You can try. If you're serious, you can try.
Yo, that'd be something to watch you try, though. I crack up at that.
That would be hilarious to watch. Just put the toe in.
That would definitely put me in the hospital from laughing so hard.
It's just what people put out there on the internet is not what's going on behind closed doors, man. It's crazy, and I see it firsthand.
I'm glad you said that, Quad. This is just a word out. I read this somewhere today, and I forgot to post it for y'all. Anybody that has an eBay account, please change your password.
Oh yeah.
eBay has been hacked.
Not PayPal though, just eBay. People.
Just eBay, not PayPal. But just go in and real fast change your eBay password. Do it. Thank you. Even though no one's using eBay anymore.
Y'all think you think that.
What's that?
You know what's crazy about that? This hack happened 2 months ago. eBay didn't tell nobody about it till yesterday.
Yeah.
The hack happened 2 months ago, but they didn't tell no one till yesterday.
They got a safe face, and depending on the time frame of when it happened, it might have hurt. quarterly earnings. Let me see what the quarter is. It's March. Oh no, it's May. Excuse me. It might have, yeah, their quarterly reports. Their stock might have dipped if they put it out exactly when it happened.
That's crazy.
So I'm starting to see a lot of people sell shoes through Instagram.
Yep.
Are you guys seeing that?
Of course. Well, I know my friend, what you gonna call it, Smokey Brandon. He been selling them through Instagram since I think that was the purpose of his Instagram for years now. It's crazy.
So I guess that became the reaction to eBay's fees shooting so high.
Yep, and put no prices up there. Just email me. That's all they put.
Right.
Yep.
And make sure they don't put prices. It's crazy.
That could work for some people, but it don't work for everybody.
Nope.
Nah.
I've built up my brand behind the scenes. So I have customers who contact me semi-regularly and say, I need X, Y, and Z. Do you have it or can you get it?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how I make my money. On occasion, I'll look through Instagram and Facebook to see what's out there, and I laugh at what these people are trying to get for these shoes because it's not realistic. It's absolutely not realistic for these shoes. And it makes me second guess my prices sometimes because I'll see people who I know have bought my shoes and try and sell them for double what they got them from me for, and still can't sell them. For instance, I know one guy who bought a pair of shoes from me for I think it was either $300 or $400. He eventually sold the shoe for $125.
Wow. Talk about hard on the boulevard.
Diminishing returns.
And the reason he bought the shoe because at the time he was collecting or building up a collection of a certain model of shoe, taking pictures, putting them on social media, and then liquidating all of his shoes.
Of course.
Stunt 101, huh?
Yeah. And then a lot of the shoes that either he bought from me or other people, he wasn't able to get what he paid for it back. But it didn't matter because getting that liquidity back in his pocket afforded him the opportunity to buy more stuff to take pictures of for social media.
Wow.
So I'm getting my money. I don't care. Y'all could try and sell them for double what you paid for from me, but y'all ain't going to get it.
Man.
Gentlemen, I'm going to log off.
Absolutely. It's about that time.
Next Wednesday, just a little later next Wednesday. I'll see you on next Wednesday.
Peace, Brooklyn Show.
All right, later, man.
All right, so as we wrap up the show, it's 12:16 Eastern Standard Time. Is there any particular shoe that we're looking forward to this summer?
Yes, that Air Max 93 is coming out. For sure.
Are they dropping regular the original colorways?
Nope.
Normal. Are they not dropping the regular? Because a lot of times the boutique drop is the predecessor to, or the precursor to a regular drop.
The last time that they retroed the original colorways, I want to say is either 2005, 6, or 7, somewhere in that range. And they did the white, royal, and neon, and I think they did the white, blue, and ultramarine.
And they were available to size.
Yeah, they didn't do that well so far as the retro was concerned. So I don't know. They may do it again, but they may not. I don't think they will, because even with this Huarache, all of the Huaraches that are the running Huarache, it's all mostly collaborations. I haven't seen one regular colorway through the brand to come out yet, so I just seen a lot of pictures.
Yeah, they're introducing a lot of new colorways of the Huarache as opposed to the traditional. I don't get that, but hey, Huarache, 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 Huarache.
I think people are going to be paying more attention to the other brands, so we are going to start seeing more Asics, more Saucony, more New Balance. We're going to see, supposedly, by the end of 2014, we're going to see actually Spot Built. You know, some people may remember that name from back in the 80s, Spot Built coming back. We saw Avia come back out with some of their classic basketball sneakers, so I'm hoping we see some more of those. So Hopefully some footwear diversity. That's what I'm saying.
I think that's going to take us. That's going to take us influencers doing that.
My prediction is Adidas is going to run the summer with Boost.
With Boost, okay.
Boost is large. Boost is large, man.
Boost is really starting to hurt.
Okay. Well,
they're going to start introducing it on some other stuff we didn't see coming.
Yo, I'm telling you, these joints, nice.
Yeah, I'm getting a pair of those tomorrow.
Nice. And then you know the one that we hinted at that we couldn't find, which is that Prime Knit Boost. If that thing drops, oh my goodness.
Oh, that's dropping. It's coming. In the next few weeks.
Yes, sir. Yes,
that's my prediction. I'm looking forward to seeing what Adidas does at Boost this summer. And I'm breaking up with all my lunar shoes.
By the way, I do know that I saw a report. There's a couple boutique collaborations coming from Packer. They got the drop on the Kayano 1.
Okay.
That anniversary pack was an introduction to other things. So they've got a series of Kayano 1s coming out. I will personally be on the hunt for those all summer.
They need to just go ahead and put the volleyball sneaker back out like D was talking about a couple weeks ago.
That one is dope too. You know the funny thing, the pedigree about, and I think I wrote it up in that little write-up I put on the Facebook page. The Kayano 1 was meant to be a cross trainer. It was never meant to be this running guru shoe. The initial pedigree of that shoe was a cross trainer.
Yep. That's why they show dude doing all that craziness in the commercial now before he crashes in the bed, because that's what the pedigree of that shoe was. It's fucking run around and do everything.
Yep, it had the hard plastic molded sidewalls and lace straps, because that was borrowed from their volleyball pedigree, from their court pedigree.
Yeah, ASICs will do interesting this summer too. So, did we talk about the online shop up? Did we talk about TuneIn?
Yep, we did. Yes, sir.
Cool. So, just to remind folks, our audio archive is live. You can catch it via the TuneIn app on BlackBerry. Yes, I said BlackBerry.
Android.
On Android and on iPhone.
Yep. All of them.
Audio archive is on all of them Rasta.
All them technological thing.
Just download the TuneIn app and search for, under pump, and we're there. You can catch it all. You don't have to worry risk getting fired at work by watching ridiculous stunt with all his shoes that he be coming through with all the time. Yeah. Or get really mad at the size 15 king, wondering what the stories are and all those boxes that be behind him that's so calm every week. You can just listen to the audio and not catch feelings.
It's all crap.
It's all crap.
It's all crap.
Money crap.
So, and summer's here.
Yes, finally.
The online shop is up and popping. Make sure you get you some dope tees to go with your kicks. Ridiculous Creatives' infamous Playoffs tee is still there, waiting for y'all to cop that to go with your playoff J's. Make sure you get those. We got a whole bunch of other stuff up there. We go all the way up to 5XL on our site, y'all. So tees sold from small to 5XL. We got women's tees. We got kids. We got iPhone cases, Android cases. We got all that stuff. Fuck with us. You know we got it. So D-Wells, we got to roll out.
We got to roll out. It's been good. It's been fun. Episode 305 is in the books. It's a new day. Make sure you walk good, talk good, and more importantly, tell your people. Every Wednesday, 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, there's only one place for you to be, and that is with the Sole Doctors and Disorderlies. OSDlive.com. Follow, walk, talk. Be safe. Until then, we are up and out. This piece.
Oh,